Propy. So Propy is a real estate crypto. It's unique. It's different, right? The aim is to basically be a facilitator to removing a lot of the middlemen that really do add a lot of additional costs to any real estate deal. I really like this. Very different kind of project. I want to take a look at how they're getting on and what could happen this year. Now, before I get into any of it, if you are new to this channel, this spreadsheet is just the first 26 coins that I did videos about on the channel. In each of the videos, I show myself buying these cryptos up. And the reason for that is I expected they were going to do really well, make a lot of money, which is obviously why I wanted to buy them. And you can see what all these coins were worth when I recorded and released the videos. And these are the highs these cryptos went on to hit in the last bull cycle. And these are what your profits would have been if you'd have popped $100 into the coins when I released the vids and then sold. 100 into each in the last bull cycle would have made you over 123 grand. Now, from a $2,600 investment, that's pretty damn amazing. You don't have long to get things sorted now, though, because we're in a bull cycle. And if you've got cryptos you're just not confident in, get that sorted. If you're not sure where to start, have a look at copymycrypto.com. This is the website that I run where I share all the coins that I own with my members. Whenever I find any coin that I think is going to do very, very well, I jump onto my site, I tell my members about the crypto that I'm going to be buying, why I'm buying it, and the price I'm going to be buying it at. So my members get in and out of coins at the same price as me, so they make the same profit. And if you go onto my site, you'll see some of the profits my members have made. You'll see some of their testimonials about the service they get at Copy My Crypto, and you can see some of the past successes we've had. Whether it is a Phantom, which in the last bull cycle was one of the biggest gainers, did nearly a 700x. Some of my members became millionaires off of that investment alone. Or whether it's a quick flip meme coin the members got in and out of in a couple of weeks and did the 300x. It's all public record. It's all on the history of this channel. And if you want to find out the cryptos that are going to be the winners in this bull cycle, all you have to do to find out is join up on the site, guys. Now, Propy. So, like I said, very unique, very different. It's been around quite a while now. It launched back in 2017. It's never exactly blasted in terms of price. All-time high was $6.15. To be fair, I suppose in the last bull cycle, it did go from about 8 cents at points to $4. That's a very good gain. In this bull cycle, it did have a nice peak. It did get above $3 actually. I think that was when Altcoin Daily released a video about it. So Propy is revolutionizing the real estate industry. This is by using blockchain tech to streamline property transfers. So it's a real estate transaction platform, and Propy integrates blockchain to ensure secure, transparent, and efficient international real estate transactions. The approach eliminates the need for traditional intermediaries, which reduces the costs and increases transaction speeds. And if you've ever done a real estate deal, there is always costs. If the lawyer's fees alone, but you've also got stuff like if you're sourcing properties, you have to pay like a sourcing fee effectively. You have to pay a finder's fee, which is usually about 10%. There are constant additional costs. It's never just the property. So reducing this, removing the intermediaries is a big, big deal. And it's true of every industry, by the way. You can look at like sports, football agents earn enormous sums of money. It adds to the cost for everyone involved. Intermediaries quite often don't have they're not necessary. So removing unnecessary things is a very good idea. So they use a DLT, so their decentralized ledger records every transaction, which ensures immutability and transparency, which is crucial for building trust in real estate deals. And smart contracts automate and enforce the terms of the agreement, which enhances security and efficiency. And the Propy token plays a pivotal role in this. They facilitate the transactions on the platform, offer seamless and borderless payment methods, which makes it easier for buyers and sellers from different countries to engage in the real estate deals. And they address issues like fraud and title disputes by maintaining a tamper-proof record, which actually is a very, very good thing. It's something I've always thought is that actually when property registries aren't overly reliable, having them on a ledger means they will be reliable. Ledgers can't be hacked. So digitizing this ensures ownership data is accurate, easily accessible, It's a very, very clever way of doing things. Yeah, I actually like this a lot. So it was founded by Natalia Karayaneva. Sorry if I butchered the name. And Denitsa, sorry. Ooh, that's a hard one for me to say. Chiva? I'm sorry if I'm butchering. So, seasoned real estate developers, software engineers, and experts in business development, international relations. You've also got Maria Angelova, who's got a background in finance and operations. So between the three, good resumes, and then you can actually just have a look if you're interested in buying a property. You can just have a little browse and start having a look. So they reduce human work by 40%. Deeds are recorded on chain to avoid fraud. It's full transparency on your home purchase 24/7. I mean, as a concept, this is very, very good. They've facilitated over $4 billion in transactions. Now, you'd want to start seeing that increase, but of course, it's the real estate game, so everything can change in a heartbeat, really, in the real estate. So as an example, there we go. So we're starting to see a little more here. 1 point, so let's have a look at decent. So 4-bed house here. Right, clicked on the wrong thing, but fine. Nice. Nice. So you've got a few places knocking about here where you can just have a look through. You have to put your full name information in, and you can put a message to the person that is selling, and what you'll get is and you can get an idea of if they'd be willing to take a little bit less. Obviously, you can try and negotiate a tad, but it's just a very good idea. So let's try Paris. So there's one in Paris, right? So, and again, buy with crypto. It's just, it's so different. I like unique features. There you go. England. Let's have a look at England, being as I live here. 20 grand. Hell is this? There's no way there's a 20 grand home in London, I'll tell you that much. Yeah, it's super intriguing as a concept. Again, the big thing for these guys, as far as I'm concerned, is so Propy membership and tools, $20 a month. That's fine. That is absolutely fine. For buyers and sellers, no fee to list a property below market prices on escrow and title services, flat fee, sell property as NFT, buy property as NFT, transfer fee, mint a deed NFT, 200 Propy tokens, that's nothing. This is actually real simple. Real simple. Very interesting. Yeah, I'm really intrigued to see how this develops. They've already onboarded quite a few different real estate companies. If they could nail down 2 or 3 of the giant real estate companies, this could actually fly. Along with the fact that actually just being successful in terms of selling more and more properties. That's always going to be a good thing. If they, if they can clear, $1 billion or $1 billion a year through Propy, that would be enormous. Facilitate $1 billion a year in property sales. That would be huge, and there would actually be more of an interest in Propy, I think, overall, because Propy also isn't on Binance, and I don't see this going anywhere. I think this is actually a legitimately very good idea. If it ended up on Binance, which I think has an outside shot, I don't see why not. They've not. They are innovative. Binance's sort of rules around projects being listed or delisted are unclear to most. Now, but one thing that they do talk about is development or innovation. And this is certainly innovative. It's certainly intriguing. If it landed on Binance, this could easily end up being $1 billion market cap coin, which would mean it gets to $10. I don't think it's going to do that. I do think it can get back to some of the previous highs that it's had, like in 2021 when it was at $4. I think it can get back to there, no issue. But every time that they facilitate a deal, that should be talked about. They should be like posting constantly and getting in front of cameras. If the leadership start getting in front of cameras, talking about what their platform has managed to do, how it's made it easier for buyers and sellers across the world, more people will be interested in this. Because the fact of the matter is, real estate deals are a pain in the arse. They're a hassle. Even if, like, you can have a really good deal that goes really smoothly. I've had some of them, and then it still takes so long because you're dealing with middlemen. This is such a workaround. I like this. I think, like I say, I think leadership getting in front of cameras, Bloomberg's, your Fox News, whatever, and just talking about what they've managed to do, how they've managed to make it easier for everyone. They'll onboard more people. The platform gets more valuable. They do more transactions, and overall the Propy token gets more valuable. I think that's got to be the aim of the game now. But I do think this can get back to $4. And if they take my advice, it's not advice, but if they were to get in front of cameras and stuff, I think this could end up on Binance. I think this could be a $10 coin. I really do. But what do you guys think? Anyone that's done a real estate deal on Propy, let me know. Talk about it in the comments. If you've just done a real estate deal before and you find it a pain in the arse, does Propy appeal to you? Let me know in the comments. And guys, we are in a bull cycle, and if you are sitting on coins you are not happy with, that you're not confident in, get on to copymycrypto.com, have a proper read through the site. On there you will see the past successes that we have had, whether it is quick flips that have done very, very well, whether it is Phantom, which in the last bull cycle was one of the biggest gainers of the year. No one spoke about it when I did. I released like a $20 course about Phantom, about why it was going to be the best investment of the year. It did nearly 700x. Some of my members became millionaires. That is all public record. Everything that you read on the site, you can verify all on the history of this channel. On the site, I share with my members every single coin I own. Whenever I find a crypto that I think is going to do very, very well and make a lot of money, like all of these did, I jump onto my site. I tell my members about the crypto that I'm going to be buying, the price I'm going to be buying at. So my members are in and out of coins at the same price as me. They make the same profit, and they have no work to do at all. And if that appeals to you, if you like the sound of that, have a read through the site, verify it all, and if you want to find out the winners this year, all you've got to do that, guys, is join up on the site. And if you do, I'll see you there. Otherwise, folks, I will see you in the next video. Take it easy. Bye-bye.